This grandma has over 820,000 followers, and she's not even real. Her name is Baddie Betty. She's posting trendy selfies, baddie lifestyle content, and somehow pulling insane engagement online. People are genuinely obsessed with her content, and the craziest part? A lot of people following her don't even realize she's AI. That's because the content looks so realistic now. It's actually getting hard to tell what's real anymore. And once I saw that, I started thinking, what if you could create your own AI influencer like this without needing complicated prompts or expensive courses? So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create a realistic AI character, generate content with them, and build an entire social media page from scratch. And honestly, it's way easier than most people think. Let me show you how. So the tool I'm using is called Influencer Studio. It's built specifically for creating AI influencers and turning them into full content systems. From generating the influencer to creating posts, videos, and even motion-based content. I've linked it in the description if you want to follow along. So first, to create the influencer, I clicked on Influencer Mode. Here are some of the influencers I created before, but for this project, I wanted to create a completely new character from scratch. So I clicked on Create New. Now you have two options here. You can either upload existing images to train your influencer or generate a completely new influencer using AI. For this example, I decided to generate one from scratch. Now here's where it gets interesting. You can choose a starting point based on a personality style. These aren't fixed templates. They're more like a foundation for the AI to build from. So even if multiple people choose the same style, the final results will still come out completely unique. For this example, I selected Girl Next Door as the starting point. Now let's customize her. This section lets you customize everything, from gender to ethnicity to appearance. But first, let's name her. Now I kept the default female gender, changed the ethnicity to Caucasian, switched the body type to busty petite, and adjusted the age to 60. For the hairstyle, I decided to go with blonde, long hair. Then I selected blue eyes. Now for the additional attributes, this is where the personality and aesthetic gets refined further. So I added baddie, boss babe, trendy. Now once that's done, the AI generates multiple influencer concepts to choose from. And don't worry if some of them don't look perfectly realistic yet. They'll still get refined further in the next step. You can also click More if you want to generate additional options. Now, technically, you could just pick one and move forward, but instead, I used the Combine Face feature. This lets you blend two different faces together to create something more unique. And honestly, this usually gives much more realistic and interesting results. This became the final influencer. So I selected that face and moved forward. Now the model starts training. This usually only takes a couple minutes. And just like that, our AI grandma influencer is ready. Now let's generate the content. At the top, scroll to the side and select Bulk Social Content. This feature basically lets you generate social media content for your influencer automatically using AI. Now there are 3 generation options available here: Auto-generate, Upload reference, and Use template. Each one gives you a different level of control depending on how you want to create the content. For this example, I selected Use Template. Then, on the side, I selected the influencer. Now here are the template styles available. You've got different aesthetics like Insta-baddie, old money, lifestyle, and more. For the first batch, I selected Insta-baddie. Then I selected the number of posts and the aspect ratio. Then let's generate. Let's check out the results. The outfits, the poses, the lighting, everything looks surprisingly natural. And what's nice about this is that every post also comes with matching captions and hashtags automatically generated for you. So instead of spending time thinking about what to write, you can literally copy, paste, and post the content directly to social media. Now let's generate another batch. Again, I selected the influencer on the side. But this time, for the template style, I selected Old Money. Then selected the number of posts and generated again. And now the same influencer suddenly has a completely different vibe, while still maintaining the same identity consistently. Now at this point, we already have the influencer and the Instagrammable photos. But what if you want your influencer to join trends too, so the account can get even more reach? Because let's be honest, trend-style videos are one of the fastest ways to grow on platforms like TikTok right now. And that's where motion control becomes handy. So let me show you how it works. So first, I went back to the dashboard and selected motion control. Here's the previous motion control video I generated. Check this out. Now, before generating, let's customize the settings first. For the model, make sure to select Kling 3.0 Motion Control Pro. Now upload the motion reference video. Next, upload the image of your influencer. And for enhanced facial consistency, make sure to select the influencer you want to generate with. This helps preserve the identity much better during movement. Now below that, you can choose whether the AI should follow the orientation from the video or from the uploaded image. For this example, I selected the orientation from the video. Now let's generate. And just like that, our influencer can now join the latest TikTok dance trends without breaking a sweat. Now, obviously, posting photos and joining trends is already cool. But what if you want your influencer to actually feel like a real creator online? Like talking to the audience, answering questions, doing podcast clips, or making short-form talking videos. That's where talking head mode comes in. So I went back to the dashboard and selected talking head. Now, there are two ways to start here. You can either generate a talking head frame directly inside the tool or upload your own image. For this example, I decided to upload my own image. Now, for the video model, I selected Veed Lip Sync because it usually gives the most realistic-looking results. Then, for the voice, you can either generate audio directly inside the platform or upload your own audio file. For this example, I uploaded my own audio. Now, let's generate.
Okay, first of all, aging is not the problem. Looking boring is the problem. Y'all think just because I'm a grandma, I'm supposed to stop serving looks? Absolutely not. I still take selfies. I still dress better than your favorite influencer. And honestly, I'm probably having more fun than most people my age.
And just like that, we created the influencer, the content, the TikTok dance trend, and even the talking videos, all using AI. And honestly, it's getting harder and harder to tell what's real online anymore. So if you want to try Influencer Studio for yourself, the link is in the description. And if you want more tutorials on viral AI content like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Now go create your own internet celebrity.